There are many different operators in JavaScript, like the arithmetic operator, assignment operators, the logical operators, and comparison operators, bitwise operators. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about some of the operators which you should know and are going to be very useful for you in JavaScript. So I am Akash, you're watching mrabouttech, and without any further ado, let's get started. So let's start with the assignment operator. Now the most common assignment operator is the equal to operator, which we have been using till now. So let me just have a variable here. So this is a X variable that I've created, and I have stored the value phi in it using this equal to assignment operator. Now equal to is not the only assignment operator that we have different assignment operators, and the assignment operators I'm talking about are the combination of arithmetic operators that we have in JavaScript. So the different arithmetic operators that we have in JavaScript are plus, minus, multiplication, division, modulo, and the assignment operators that I'm talking about are written like this. So we have the arithmetic operator, then an equal sign. So these are now the assignment operators for their respective arithmetic operations. So let me just show you. So if I write x then plus equal to 10, then this is going to give us 15. So let's console log this, and as you can see we have 15. So what we have done here is basically equivalent to writing it like this. So this is equal to this. So instead of writing this variable twice, we have just specified this plus equal to assignment operator, and what this is going to do is it is going to take this variable's value, it is going to add 10 into it, and it is going to store that value inside of this variable itself. So this is what this assignment operator is going to do. So similar thing is going to be done by the other assignment operators which I have shown, and there is another set of operators that I want to talk about that comes into the arithmetic operator category, and that is the increment and decrement operator. So here we have this x, which the value of which we already know, that is 15. Now the increment operator is plus plus, 2 times plus that we have to write. This actually is equivalent to writing plus 1. That means it is going to just add 1 to whatever variable we specified in front of. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to specify plus plus in front of this x. So as you can see, now we have the value as 16, and if we specify minus minus, which is the decrement operator, then it is going to subtract minus 1 from the value. So here we have 14. Now there are again 2 different ways that we can specify it. The one that I showed you here is called as the post increment. Another one is pre-increment operation. So in pre-increment, we just specify this plus plus in the front of the variable, in the start of the variable name. So this is the pre-increment, and just like that we have a pre-decrement. So these are the 2 different increment and decrement arithmetic operations. So these are the operators that we are going to mostly use in the for loops. So these were the arithmetic operators. Now the next one that I'm going to be talking about is the comparison operators. So now in comparison operator, we have different comparison operators like greater than, equal to, less than equal to, then double equal to check difference between 2 different values, and there is not equal to operator as well to check if the value is not equal to. another value. So these are all the different comparison operators, but what I am going to be talking about here is double equal to and the not equal to operators. So let's say I have a value like phi and another value is phi, and I'll just be going to check it using the double equal to comparison operator. So these comparison operators are going to give us a boolean value. That means they are either going to give us a true or a false based on whatever the evaluation result is. Now here, as you can see, the evaluation result is going to be true as both the values are same. So as you can see here, we are getting the result as true. Now what if I specify this phi in a string? Now the value here, as you can see, is the same. Both of them are phi, but this is a number and this is a string value, right? So the value, the result here should be false, right? Let's see. So as you can see here, the result is still true. So this is one limitation of the double equal to. So what we are going to do is we are going to now use triple equal to for this. All right. Now let's see what we get. So as you can see, we are getting false. So what is exactly happening here? So the double equal to checks just the value, but the triple equal to not only checks the value, but it also checks the type of the value. So here the type of the value is different, and that's why it is giving us a false. Now here it is very important that you know the difference between the double equal to and the triple equal to comparison operator, and you should always try to use the triple equal to operator because it not only checks the value, but it also checks the data type of the value. So you should use the triple equal to over the double equal to. Now same as these, we have the not equal to operator as well. So I'll just copy this, and here I'm going to specify an exclamation mark and a equal to. So this is not equal to comparison operator. Now this is to check whether the values here are different or not. So for now, let's say we have both the values same. So this not equal to operator is going to give us false, as you can see here. But as I make them different, then as you can see, it is giving us true. Now what if I have the value of both of these same, but the type of them is different? Now still, as you can see, it is giving us false. They are of different types. Still we are getting a false because this operator just checks the value of it and not the type of it. So if we want to check the type of it, then we have to specify another equal sign. And now this is going to check the value as well as the type of it. And the type of this is different, so we are going to get a true. So as you can see here, we are getting the value as true. So this is how the not equal to operator works, and you should always use this over the exclamation mark and equal to comparison operator. Now there is one more comparison operator, that is the question mark. This is known as the ternary operator, but I'm not going to be talking about this now, as I'll be talking about it during the if-else statement video. So when I'll explain you the if-else statement, then I'll show you this because it is similar to that. So I'll be talking about this in that video. Now let's talk about the logical operators. So there are three different logical operators, that is the AND operator, the OR operator, and the NOT operator. So AND, OR, and NOT operators, we use these operators when we want to do multiple comparisons So in this above example, as you can see, we have these two comparisons done. Now these are done in different lines, but what if we want to do these comparisons together at once? So for that we use the logical operators. So if I write a console log, and if I specify phi equal to phi and phi not equal to phi, so these are the two comparisons here that I have done, but I have done them together. So this here is not really going to work. So for that we have to specify the AND operator. What the AND is going to do is it is going to check both of these different comparisons, and it is going to show the result based on these comparisons. So with the AND operator, if both of these comparisons are true, then and then only we are going to get a result true. And with the OR operator, if any of these comparisons are true, then we are going to get a value as true. So this is the two different comparison operator. Now the last comparison operator, that is the NOT operator, this is going to do nothing else. It is just going to invert whatever the value we have. So if we are getting true as the comparison value, which is what we are getting here, then if we write a NOT operator here, then it is just going to make that value as false, as you can see here. So if we are getting a comparison value as true, then it is going to make it false, and if we are getting a comparison value as false, then it is going to make it true. So this is how the NOT operator works. So I'm going to use these logical operators when I'll show you the if-else statements, so we'll see them there as well. So these were some of the operators that I wanted to show you. So I guess that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.